Hello, in this tutorial we're going to show you how to import your custom robot into our robot starter kit. In order to have a fully functional robot with all the animations, you have to adjust the pivot of your robot or the axis of your robot so that the red axis points on the right side, the blue axis points on the forward, and the green axis points up. But it is not just for the body; it has to be for all of the body parts. For example, in the upper body, it also has these axes pointed in the right direction. So the red direction and right, the blue direction forward, and the green axis up. Next, when you have all that, you have to import your model, your robot model, and your animations. For this robot, you have to have a idle animation, an turn left animation, turn right animation, walking forward, and walking backward animation. All these animations have to have a animation type set to generic, but it is also set by default to generic, so you won't have to bother with it when you import it. So for the start, you have to add a character controller. Without it, the robot just simply can't work. The character controller moves the robot, and it gives the robot its collider. So you have to set the collider to be just as big as the robot, and to touch the surface where the robot's leg touches. So you have to adjust this very precisely in order to make it look pretty. So let's go. I think that's it. Yeah, that looks very nice. Then we have to add a robot script. In our robot script, you have the upper body, which you rotate with the mouse look, and here you just assign your upper body. Here you adjust the robot rotational limit. So for the robot minimum Y, it is the minimum angle that can rotate in the Y axis, and it is this. I'm sorry, the upper body. So minus 60 is the minimum, and the maximum is 60. And for also it has X rotational limit. So for this robot we set minus 30 and minus minus 30 here and down 30. Next we have arms. You don't have to set this if your robot doesn't have arms or just guns. You just set here. So you just skip this part. But our robot has arms, so we put here two. It has two arms, and assign them here: left upper arm and right upper arm. We also have rotation limit for the arms. Next up, we assign the guns. It has two guns, as we can see, and we assign for the guns, we assign the left lower arm. The reason why I assign left lower arms, not the guns itself, because we have a script called machine gun, and if you attach the machine gun here, for example, where we will attach it, machine gun rotates the object and around its forward axis, blue axis, and if you assign here the gun, it won't rotate. So you have to assign the parent of the gun here in order to make it functional. Next up, we have here gun rotation limit also, and these are for the movement speed of the robot. So forward speed 4 is set to default, and in backward are normally slower, and the turning speed. We have also set gravity. If you want to change this, you feel free. Body rotation speed. So we have two rotation speeds, the upper body and the arms rotation speed. Why we separated those rotation speeds is simply because it looks more realistic and more nicer. Here we have to assign the main camera, which we will use to rotate around the robot. Then, when all of these are set, we have to adjust our main camera. I already here added the robot cam script, and here you have to assign the target of the robot cam, and we just simply drag and drop here our robot transform. Here in our robot cam we have distance. It is the distance from the target. Target X. It moves the center of the target on the X position. So I will show you here how it looks. On default it is set to 2, but we can move it more and or less, or if you want to be the camera on the left side of the robot, you just put in minus. Target height. As you can see, it moves the height of the target, and here are the camera movement speed. On the X rotation, it is set to do 2050, and on the Y speed rotation it is set to 120. It has also have a rotation limit on the Y axis, so it can go through the ground. When we set all that, we have now a fully functional or moving robot. Not fully functional, not yet. So there you go. This is how you set up your robot. Now we have to set up the animations. So when we have all this set, you go to robot and add a animator component. Here you assign the idle avatar, and you assign our robot animator controller. Here you assign all the animations you have for the robot. For example, we here have a idle, so you assign here your idle animation. For turning animations, you double click this turning cube, and here you have the turn left. So the first animation is the turn left animation, and the second is turn right. And here you also have for movement. The first is for backwards, and the second one is forwards. Then that is all considering the animation. Now I will show you how it looks like. As you can see, it has a fully blended and nice animations, very realistic. Yeah, that's it for the animation part. So we have to adjust the guns to shoot.